Welcome to Smart Stock Watch, your go-to channel for in-depth financial analysis. Today is October 25th, 2024, and we're diving into the third quarter earnings report of Barnes, a global provider of highly engineered products and industrial technologies. Joining us is John, our Senior Analyst from Smart Stock Watch. John, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me. Barnes has been making significant strides, especially in their aerospace segment, and I'm excited to discuss their latest financial results and strategic moves.
Revenue and profitability overview. Let's start with the top line. Barnes reported sales of $388 million for the third quarter of 2024, marking a 7% increase year over year. John, what are the key drivers behind this growth?
The growth is primarily driven by the aerospace segment, which saw a 49% increase in sales. This was bolstered by strong aftermarket performance and the integration of MB Aerospace. However, it's important to note that despite the sales increase, the adjusted EPS fell by 52% to 0.09 cents, largely due to restructuring and transformation-related charges.
And what about their profitability?
The operating margin improved to 10.8%, with an adjusted operating margin of 12.3%, up 150 basis points. This indicates that Barnes is managing its costs effectively, even as they navigate through restructuring and acquisition-related expenses.
Aerospace segment performance. The aerospace segment seems to be a standout performer. Can you elaborate on its contribution to Barnes' overall performance?
Absolutely. Aerospace sales reached $232 million, a 49% increase. The OEM sales rose by 38%, while aftermarket sales surged by 67%. This growth is supported by a robust backlog of $1.80 billion, indicating strong future demand. The segment's operating profit also saw a significant boost, reflecting the successful integration of MB Aerospace and improved productivity.
What does this mean for Barnes' future in the aerospace industry?
With a strong book-to-bill ratio and increasing orders, Barnes is well-positioned to capitalize on the anticipated industry ramp-up. Their strategic focus on aerospace is clearly paying off, setting the stage for sustained growth.
Industrial segment challenges. While aerospace is thriving, the industrial segment seems to be facing challenges. What are the main issues here?
The industrial segment's sales dropped by 24% to $156 million, primarily due to the divestiture of Associated Spring and Henge businesses. This divestiture significantly impacted their adjusted operating profit, which fell by 26%. However, on an organic basis, sales were slightly up by 1%, indicating some resilience in their core operations.
How is Barnes addressing these challenges?
Barnes is focusing on streamlining operations and enhancing productivity within the industrial segment. The divestitures are part of a broader strategy to simplify their portfolio and concentrate on high-growth areas like aerospace.
Strategic initiatives and future outlook. Let's talk about the strategic initiatives. Barnes is set to be acquired by Apollo Funds. What does this mean for the company?
This acquisition, valued at $3.6 billion, is a significant development. It reflects the underlying value and potential of Barnes, especially in the aerospace sector. The acquisition is expected to close in the first quarter of 2025, pending shareholder and regulatory approvals.
And how does this affect their financial guidance?
Given the pending acquisition, Barnes has suspended its financial guidance for the full year 2024. This is a prudent move to avoid any speculation and focus on the transition process.
Key takeaways. In summary, Barnes has shown strong performance in its aerospace segment while facing challenges in the industrial sector. The pending acquisition by Apollo Funds marks a new chapter for the company. John, any final thoughts on Barnes as an investment?
Barnes is strategically positioned for long-term growth, especially with its focus on aerospace. The acquisition by Apollo Funds could unlock further value. However, investors should keep an eye on the integration process and any developments in the industrial segment.
Thank you, John, for your insights. And thank you to our viewers for tuning in. If you found this analysis helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to Smart Stock Watch. We'd love to hear your thoughts on Barnes' performance in the comments below.